Welcome to Flames to Fire Online Devotionals, a platform to begin your day with God online.
A wonderful morning to you that are listening and watching. Welcome to Flames to Fire Devotional. And we are here to look at the Word of God again, as we have always been looking at. Today, we'll be looking at a topic, leading with humility and wisdom. And there is no better person to look at or to study than the example of Jesus in the book of John. So quickly, let's go to that book and look at what Jesus exemplified of what a leader should be. A leader is someone who leads people, who has some people following. It can be a large group of people, it can be a small number of people, it can be a medium. For example, the president of a country is a leader. The president of the world, as in the United States, can also be the leader of the world. And also, in a family setting, the father can be the leader. And in a office setting, the boss, the CEO, can also be the leader. So it depends on wherever you find yourself. So this topic is not limited to just the church setting. It's limited to every facet of our life and how we as Christians should exemplify leadership. And you can be a top leader, you can be a middle leader, you can even be a low-level leader. It doesn't really matter. What matters is showing the examples of being a leader. And today we are looking at leading with humility and wisdom. So let's look at John chapter 13, and I'll read from verse 3. I'll read from verse 3, and then I'll stop. Jesus knew, John chapter 13 from verse 3. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with a towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." "Then Lord," Simon Peter replied, "not just my feet, but my hands and my head as well." Jesus answered, "A person who has had a bath needs only to wash his feet. His whole body is clean. And you are clean, though not every one of you, for he knew who was going to betray him, and that was why he said, not everyone was clean. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. "Do you understand what I have done for you?" he asked them. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am." It's interesting that Jesus knew that he was their teacher and their Lord, and he was their leader. So a leader must first know that he is leading. If you don't know that you are a leader in every facet of your life, there's a problem. Verse 14, "Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. I tell you the truth, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." John chapter 13 from verse 3 to 17. First things first, we must know that at every facet of our life, we are leading one people or one person or another. So first and foremost, recognizing that you are a leader in specific areas of your life is very, very important. But here, this is something that was very, very significant. Prior to this time, there were the Pharisees, the Sadducees, who were also teachers in their own respects, but they were lording over their followers. So they were overbearing over their followers. And this was the kind of leadership that the people knew as at this time, that they have to be subservient to their teachers, they have to be following them everywhere, and all those kind of things. And yet Jesus demonstrated what a leader should be like. Jesus took a basin and started washing the feet of his disciples. This was strange to the disciples, especially Peter, who was a vocal person. I said, no, you will not wash my feet. Jesus said, if I do not wash your feet, you have no part in me. And then he said, wash everything of my body. And Jesus said, no, if your feet is clean, then your body is also clean. And what is now most significant is what Jesus explained. He said, you call me teacher and Lord, but you must understand that if you want to be a teacher and a Lord, if you want to be a leader, the first thing is that you must be a servant. A leader is a servant of the people. You must recognize that the position that you are occupying was given to you in trust, either by the people or by the people who put you there. And so you must recognize that your personality is different from the position. You are only occupying the position today. You may or may not be there tomorrow. And so you must not see yourself above others. You must see that leadership position as a privilege. Jesus Christ knew that it was time for him to go to the Father, and he decided to show them what they should be like when he is gone. He said, a servant is not greater than his master, neither is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. He said, wash one another's feet. We must lead with humility. We must lead with being we have to be humble. That's what I simply want to say here. And it is a conscious step that we take. Jesus knew he was their teacher and their Lord, but he took a conscious step to show them what leadership is all about. So in that church that you are the choir leader, you are the prayer leader, and everybody is calling you sir, sir, don't let what you are being called get into your head, because it is easy for leaders to become prideful. It's a slippery slope to become so proud. But with intentionality, with constant speaking and constant awareness of the fact that you are just a servant of the people, then it will help you to be humble.
Thank you for joining today's online devotion. If this is your first time joining us, we welcome you in the name of the Lord and believe you are blessed by today's devotion. We invite you to join us every morning at 5 a.m. West Africa time to begin your day with God here on our channel. Kindly share, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so you can be alerted every morning when the devotional premieres. We promise to make it a memorable time with God.